Newest edition of Florida Weekly out today.
The presentation editor, Mr. Eric Raddatz, kind enough to grace us with his presence.
Kind enough for you to have me.
Well, come on.
Glad to be here.
Florida Weekly, you guys have a great publication.
Thank you.
Right on the cover this week, history buffs will appreciate this. Talking about the legacy landmarks in Southwest Florida.
Yes, and so one thing that we are definitely sure of is that we are tied to our community and we love the community with which we serve. And this week we get a deep look into some of these history of some of these communities and dozens of legacies that have shaped and formed these communities. Stories have literally gone down in history about these people and places in this week's edition, from Port Charlotte all the way down to Everglades City. These are ones that may surprise you, maybe ones you haven't heard of yet, from stories of Cyrus Teed to Wild Bill Blevin, Tootie McGregor, Sanibel Lighthouse you've heard of, I'm sure, Baron Gift Collier. You got to pick it up to get a little of the legacies in our area. And just FYI, we are in 8 editions, so these are zoned editions. So if you're in Naples or Port Charlotte, Bonita Springs, Fort Myers, there are different legends that are in each of these counties. There's some good history in it. You'll love it.
Look forward to seeing that.
Well, and you even wonder, where we got some of the city names and some of the road, street names and schools in our area.
We have some of that.
Love it. All right, we're talking about, and we all of us have children, and our kids usually watch what their parents do for a living, and could they possibly go into that business?
Yeah, we've all thought about that, haven't we? And when it comes to keeping it in the family, there's a lot of businesses who seem to do it, but there's one particularly we focus on, and that's the real estate business. How is it that it seems as if keeping things in the family seems to be able and possible, and in these cases of local Southwest Floridians, it seems to be doing successfully, working together with other family members. Pick it up. It's all in the genes in this week's business cover.
Really interested in the arts and entertainment section this week because you guys dive into this digital world that we live in, and we like the newest gadgets. We love our technology, but there's also that part of us we want to go back to, tactile, feeling, touching, talking with people.
Yes, so we're definitely living in the digital world. We're all online. We're all on our device. We're all on our phones. And there's some people, though, that I tell you prefer these analog things they can hold in their hands, things they can keep right in front of them, from vinyl record collections to gamers that love Scrabble and Candyland, not the digital version. We took a look at this trend of the industry that goes completely contrary to digital technology. So read about it online on your device, or pick up an actual newspaper that you could hold in your hand.
Record players making a comeback, and vinyl. They're producing more vinyl now.
Yeah, people want to prefer the sound, and there's a group out there that's not anti-technology, but they love to have it in their hands.
I just heard Clyde Butcher, the photographer, talking about he went digital, and now he's thinking about going back to film.
Interesting.
It's a longer process, but there is something that he said about that.
For sure.
What else? What's going on?
Picks.
Well, if you're not sure what to do, we have top picks. Things to do in town. If you want to get out and have a good time, there are things to do here in Southwest Florida. This week we feature the big solar eclipse. It's going to be tougher to see down here. You can always watch it on NASA. But there's a couple of places that have screenings and viewings of it in town. And there's also summer jazz on the beach, the Ben Allen Band down at the ranch, Women in Jeopardy at Theater Conspiracy, and much more. There's no excuse for you not to get out if you want to pick up Florida Weekly to find out some fun things to do.
And it's free.
And it's free, online on stands and all over town, on air at NBC.
Thanks for coming by.
Thank you.
We'll keep it